Hello students, again I'm here in front of you with the third video of fiber to fabric. In this video we will see how we can convert yarns into fabric. But before that we will see recap what we have seen in the previous video, that is types of fabric: cotton, jute, flax. Cotton, jute and flax are the natural fabric, and how we can get it from the cotton plant, jute plant and flax plant. Making of yarn, in the sense how we can make the yarn with the help of fiber. Instruments used in making of yarn, and which instruments we can use or we had used to make yarn, that is spindle, spinning charkha, that spinning wheel, that is also known as charkha, and spindle, hand spindle is also there. And with the help of this instrument we can convert fiber into yarns. Now we will see the topic fabrics from yarn. In the previous video we have seen the process of fibers is converted into yarn, but in this video we will see the second step, that is fabrics from yarn. Means yarn is converted into fabric. In this process two steps are involved. The first one is weaving and the second one is knitting. Both the process are same. With the help of weaving and knitting we can make fabric, but weaving is done with the help of more than one yarn, and knitting is done with only one yarn. First we will see weaving. The process of making the fabric by arranging yarns passing in one direction with another yarns at the right angle to them is called weaving. In this weaving we have to arrange two yarns at the right angle, and we have to arrange them at the right angle in such a direction so that we can fix the position of that particular yarns, and we can convert that particular yarn into fabric. Now here we have seen that the weaving involve two sets of yarn. As we have seen, for to make right angle we require two yarns, so it is very clear two yarns are necessary for the process of weaving. The weaving of yarns to make fabric is done by looms. Looms are the instrument with the help of that we can do weaving process, and these are the name of the looms, and Hindi name of loom is karga. Now here these are the two types of loom you have been given, that is power loom and hand loom. With the help of the name you can identify what is the definition of the particular looms. Now here, according to the loom's name, within the loom's name you can remember that you have seen this loom's machine. Most of the parents are having this type of machines also, loom's machine. What they are doing, they are making fabric from the yarns in this loom machine. In this loom's machine they are getting yarns from the market and it is converted into fabric. But there are two type of looms. First is power loom and the second is hand loom. What is the meaning of power loom? This is the loom machine which is working with the help of electricity. And what is the hand loom? It is the machine which is working by the hand. Means it is the machine which is used to weave yarn in the previous age, ancient time. Okay. Now we will see another name of power loom is bijli charkha. It is very clear. Electricity is called bijli in Hindi. That's why it is also called bijli charkha. And these are the images of power loom and hand loom. As you can see, hand loom is having sitting, that particular person will sit there and will knit or will weave the particular fabric, that is hand loom. And power loom, it is totally working on the electricity. Now this is the process of knitting. This is simultaneous process to make fabric. Either we can do weaving or we can do knitting also, and this is simultaneous process. If you are not able to do weaving, you can do knitting and convert yarn into fabric. The definition is given to you, that the process of making fabric by interlocking of single yarn with knitting needles or machine is called knitting. In this knitting we have to use only single yarn and we have to interlock that one, and we have to convert into particular fabric. Now the examples are given to you, that is socks, sweater, clothes are knitted from yarns with the knitting needles. These are the fabric we can make with the help of knitting process. And here one more important thing is that the knitting needles are necessary. If you will ask to your grandmother, if you will ask to your mother, she will show you that particular knitting needles. For the knitting process there is not the big instrument, it is the hand paid process. With the help of hand, with the help of this knitting needles, you can convert the particular yarn into fabric. Now if we pull the yarn from a pair of torn socks. Now, how we can say that it is made up of single yarn, and with the help of these torn socks, if we will pull that particular yarn, if we will pull that particular yarn, pair of yarn, fabric of socks will unwind, and that shows that knitted fabric is made up of single yarn. Now this one is history of clothing. In ancient time, what the people are wearing, what the people were wearing, that they are wearing bark of trees, big leaves, animal skin, and animal fur to cover their selves. When people began agriculture, when they used to start living near the river bank, they have started agriculture practices and settled at the one place, and they have started twigs or weaving the branches of the trees, very thin branches of the trees, and also started to grow plants from which they are getting fiber. With the help of this one, in the previous, in the starting age, they used to wear whatever they are getting directly, that is bark of tree, big leaves, animal skin, and animal fur. But in the second point, as we have seen, as they come to know agriculture practices, they have developed all the practices, and uh, they have started make nodules in the branches of the trees. Until the time, some of the fabric are used unstitched, that is sari, dhoti, lungi, and turban. These are the material or the fabric which is used directly, which is used unstitched. Now this is your home assignment. The first question is, how many steps are there in the process of making fabric? Name them. What is meant by weaving and knitting? You have to write the definition, write the types of loom, define power loom and hand loom, write the